All right. Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. I should say my first video on the channel. We're gonna talk about today the blog that Hytale just dropped. Hytale just posted a new blog about how how they make models in their game. Okay, if you want to make models, custom stuff later in the future, this is important. Those who want to create stuff in this game, so I'm gonna explain it to you the simple way. This blog was written by the art director of Hytale. So this is official, so keep that in mind, okay? This is really official. So what is this blog? This is not step-by-step tutorial, okay? It's more like an introduction for you guys. It explains how Hytale thinks about arts and models. If you understand this, your models will fit the game. If you don't, they wouldn't. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just trying to keep it easy for you guys to understand. And listen, if you've still watching this video, do me a favor, smash that like button, subscribe, really mean a lot to us. Okay, our first topic we're going to talk about is one art style, many waters. Hytale has many different waters, fantasy waters, mini games, and even dinosaurs, but everything still feels like the same game. That's why the art direction matters. Really, if you read it, direction, I don't know what I was about to say something else. The art direction really matters. It keeps everything connected in the game, so every single style in the game is exactly the same regardless of where you at. Keep that in mind, okay? Regardless of where you at, the world, it's the same vibe. It feels the same. That's what I like about this post, because it kind of explains everything that's happening and everything they do with their art style. Okay, Hytale art is, okay, listen up. The Hytale art, this is a bit interesting because the way they describe it, the art style as modded, vortex, and pixelated texture, if I'm not wrong. It's not realistic. It's somewhere out there, you know. The goal is to look clean, cool, clean, and readable if you understand it, because they want something that's really, it's really eye-catching, where it's really not that hard for you to understand, but also not get confused. if I'm being honest, okay, I think that's the type of style they want to go with it. They don't want you guys to get confused about how things look, you know. They're trying to keep it simple and easy. Art pillars. The first rule, the pillar, immersive. What are you trying to create in the future, or whatever the game modes or the mini games? It just needs to feel alive. Things needs to be moving, creatures, reaction. Nothing should feel like it's frozen. Everything should be moving. The trees, the plants, the sky, the floor. Regardless of what you're creating, it needs to be alive. It needs to be, you know, realistic in a way, without making it realistic, if you understand what I'm trying to say. That's what I got from them, you know. They wanted it to be alive. I don't know how, but we're gonna see it in the future. And rule is fantasy on the pillar. Even normal creatures have to have a twist. Nothing is meant to feel like boring genetics, you know. Just everything has to be alive in a way, you know. It's just creatures. Everything has to be, they need to start moving, you know. Twist, movement, everything really matters. Rule is stylized. The third rule is stylized. Models are simple and junky, easy to see, easy to understand. Simple doesn't mean bad, you know. Let's be honest, okay? They need to be easy to understand what you create in the future, or what the game it's actually gonna be, you know. It's I don't know how to describe it. Whatever you're gonna make in the future, make it simple, make it interesting, okay, for people, okay? Models are easy to edit and change in the game, okay? It's important for creatures and everything you creating. You have the flexibility to do whatever you want. I mean, whatever you want. Now let's hop on. Keep that in mind, okay? Let's hop on another topic: rendering and lighting. Hytale does not use realistic lighting. I'll repeat that one more time. Hytale does not use realistic lighting, okay? They paint light and shadow directly into the textures or texture packs or textures or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so your models need to look good even without effects if you're going to create something in the future, even without effects. The lighting is just there to help, not fix bad art you're gonna make. Okay, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Okay, now let's get to something that I'm really interested in because there's gonna be a lot of people that will be making this, using this, and it's the modeling rules. If you're gonna create something, when you're making models, keep it very simple. That's what Hytale's telling you. Keep it extremely simple. Okay, the only thing you can use is cubes and flat shapes. No triangles, no complex shapes. This makes models easy to build and easy to animate. If you're gonna create something, listen to what Hytale is telling you to do, and you should be good. You'll be good if you want to create something models, you know. So keep that in mind, okay? About proportion and performance. Characters are not realistic. Keep that in mind, okay? They are small, chunky, and toy alike. This helps performance and it keeps the style consistent. If I'm being honest, I don't agree with that. I'm down for it. You know, the characters don't have to look realistic to me. As long as they're funny, toy alike, it's beautiful to me. Now let's talk about colors and texture packs, okay? Here's the thing. Hytale characters are using texture pack. You know, faces matters more than blocks, I should say. I don't know how. Listen, anything you create in the future, it needs to matter than what the water is creating when it comes to characters and texture packs and colors and all of that. Basically, taking details. You know what I mean? They avoid basically. Let's think. Avoid pure white and pure black. Shadows always have same colors. It's a bit weird. So if you want to keep that in mind, okay? Just keep that in mind. Now, what is this block about? Okay, this block shows the foundation of Hytale art style. If you want to create to feel like they belong, this is the mindset, okay? Follow the rules they gave you. Keep it simple. Cube, nice, toy, everything. Just listen to what they're saying if you want to create something in the future. Okay? Keep that in mind.